Too fucking lit. Oh, too fucking lit. Too fucking lit. Too fucking lit. Too fucking lit. Yeah, too fucking lit.
Let's go.
Crazy when he felt disrespected during his interview. These are rappers' most disrespectful interviews. And we got to start things off with Broke as F, because Broke is an upcoming rapper from Jacksonville, Florida, that's been buzzing lately for doing crazy stuff. In an interview with Hood Rick Kevin, Broke was high off the lean and getting annoyed with the interviewer because he felt like the interviewer was asking him too many questions.
What you mean you had to do like what you mean by that, bro?
That boy went from smiling to quiet to rolling eyes like this boy was feeling interrogated like a motherfucker, boy. Yeah, listen, when you see these young niggas on these drugs and this boy already blowed, like this boy zooted, and you asking questions, bro, you should have just been like, you know what? We gonna cut this interview right here, cause this energy right here was already off at the beginning, and y'all still be trying to interview these boys when they in this state of mind.
You can't ask me that. You want to see what happened? I mean, I was just asking, bro. I was just trying to see what happened, bro. I can show you. Turn camera.
Broke warns Hood Rick Kevin that things can get ugly if he keeps asking him a certain question. A few minutes later, Broke gets up and walks out of the interview since he was pissed that Hood Rick Kevin kept asking him a certain question. He got even madder when Kevin asked him if he needed an Uber.
Oh my God, bro. You need a ride? I said I gotta call my and drive. I need no ride. Get your Uber. Oh, bro.
This boy just keep on provoking this boy. You see this talking about he finna get his driver. Let this boy alone, man. Like that boy, he hit that big old thing in his pants, and the nigga was wearing shorts. How you ain't see? It's like this would be crazy to me. Y'all don't have no survival skills. Second of all, y'all need to be more alert. Like, I wouldn't care what y'all consider me. If I was a man, I'm gonna look you up all the way from your head to your feet, because I need to make sure that I'm safe. Especially if I'm doing an interview and y'all know some of these some of they asses be crashing out and stuff like that. And y'all hear about the stuff they be rapping about, so you know most of them not gonna go nowhere lacking. So you got me messed up. I'm gonna make sure I'm good. And then, you know, a crazy thing is, one of the interviewers bring these dudes to his house where he stayed, where his daughter and his family lays their heads. So eventually you say something crazy, they know where you stay. Or if you say something they don't like, they know where you stay. Like, y'all gotta think and move smarter, man. Like, come on, man.
What's up with you, bro? I'm good. Alright, I was silent. I look like I need a Uber. I just said, but I can help you out. That was no saying, like, it's not that serious.
Thankfully, Broke didn't actually pop the interviewer since he was extremely high and irritated. But now, let's move on to Kodak Black, because Kodak's career had been filled with controversies, including an incident where he got up and walked out of an interview with Hot 97. After radio host Ebro asked Kodak a sensitive question, the interview ended. The interview happened back in 2018 when he was doing a press run to promote his album, Dying to Live. Kodak sat down on Hot 97 to initially talk about his music and his lifestyle. At that point, things got tense. The interview only lasted about 17 minutes before things got weird. Ebro starts off by asking Kodak if he likes doing interviews. Kodak told him he liked it and just appreciated being free. Ebro asks if it's because deep down, he knows something bad is coming. And Kodak gets pissed and tells him off.
So this is your first time going around doing interviews. How do you feel about it? You having fun?
It's great. I like it.
You having fun? What do you like the most about it?
Just being out here, that's it.
Being free.
Hey.
But you know there's something potentially bad around the corner, so you're enjoying it as much as you can.
What did he say? Suck a baby. That's it. Real talk, cause
wait, suck a child?
Cause why would you even say something like that? Like, you know, something around the corner. Like, why would you say something like that? That would make the energy weird. And why people laughing, that's not funny. Like, he would have pissed me off too, and he think he funny.
Ebro doesn't seem to like Kodak's response to the question. The interview continues on with Kodak and Ebro throwing subliminal shots at each other. At the same time, Kodak gets more and more pissed. Ebro then tells Kodak it's a pleasure to meet him and brings up the assault case Kodak had hanging over his head, which only made things worse.
Get into details today. But you know, we take sexual assault here serious, and we can't, you know, get into details, but we hope, you know, to have you back so we can have a deeper conversation about that, because, you know, this is a serious topic and we're hearing these stories a lot.
This completely pissed Kodak off, since it was an open case at the time. And for the next few minutes, Ebro and Kodak mean mug each other. That's when someone tries changing the subject by asking Kodak if he thinks the moon landing was fake. And Kodak feels like they are picking at him.
I'm on the show today that for some reason I just have a hunch that you would care about. The idea that landing on the moon was a conspiracy. Kodak, do you believe that our moon landing in 1969 actually took place?
Y'all talking about.
Ebro then continues asking Kodak if he was mad that he brought up the case. And Kodak tells them to change the subject or he's going to walk out. Since they were picking at him, and seconds later, since they didn't change the subject, Kodak walked out.
You seem upset that I brought it up.
And she laughing like that's not cool. Y'all talking about somebody open case, bro. And y'all trying to be funny. Like, they would look at her. Like, that is trying to be funny, bro. Like, you real rude and disrespectful. If the man asks you to change the subject, change the subject. I guess they feel because it was a free interview that they can do what they want to do. I get that they trying to do their job, but if it's an open case, what are you discussing it for? You should not be talking about an open case, regardless of what it's about. And talking about the topic, we take that here serious. Do you not know women lie too? Women lie too. So just, you got to be careful too. You never know because of that person's name. It's like people out here trying to get money. So you don't know what side is true. His story, her story, or we know the truth going to be the truth regardless. So, yeah, y'all be tripping, bro.
Sometimes when like we going through shit, like y'all be entertained by bull. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, change the subject. I'm finna walk out.
We'll change which subject?
Just whatever. Like,
no, they tried to change the subject. They was talking about the moon landing.
that's bull too. So talk about something else.
Well, I was saying, I think...
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, I'm gone. Say less.
It seemed like from the beginning of the interview, Ebro wanted to pick with Kodak since he knew what he was doing. But Ebro isn't the only interviewer to bring up a sensitive topic and make a rapper go off on him. Because Adam22 did the same one day with FYB J-Mane. Because FYB J-Mane is cool with Wooski since they're both from 63rd. And J-Mane doesn't like how Adam22 always tries talking about and trolling 63rd members, but doesn't do the same with the members from O-Block and the other side. Because Adam was doing an interview with No Limit Cairo and brings up FYB J-Mane and Wooski. Adam mentions Wooski being slow in a joking way due to a situation where Wooski got shot in the head while attending a funeral.
He a real but he don't give me no Wooski vibes. I'm like,
Wooski vibes is crazy.
like, why is you even like, come on, fuck.
I don't think you want to have Wooski vibes anyway. Wooski's vibes are a little off these days.
It's too off.
Shout out to him. But
Not long after Wooski saw the clip, Wooski DM'd Adam on IG to try to check him about the
Yo,
situation.
ass talking about motherfuckers off, dude, but you the same motherfucker scared to work with me. So you the motherfucker that's off. Now, when you ready to meet the real me instead of the motherfucker you know and put your money where your mouth is, let me know, goofy dude. While I'm doing the interview, your wife can be my... Uh-oh.
Since Adam isn't really in the streets and shouldn't be picking sides. But Adam didn't take Wooski seriously and responded by telling Wooski, I can hear the brain damage through the screen. That's when one day, FYB J-Mane was on No Jumper and checked Adam for trying to troll Wooski's and FBG Duck's mama in front of him. Because J-Mane even upped his strap on Adam for playing the wrong way.
He disrespected Mama Duck. He disrespected
how did I disrespect
Wooski.
Mama Duck? What is that about? Where'd that rumor come from?
It's you letting him disrespect Mama Duck.
Remo was there.
Okay.
She was trying to
Mama Duck was trying to who?
like me.
After talking about Wooski, J-Mane brings up the fact that Adam shouldn't have asked FBG Duck's mom a sexual question about J-Mane since it was disrespectful. And that's when they get into a little heated argument since J-Mane wasn't trolling.
Asked her if she got turned on when she saw you have with someone.
That's disrespectful to ask FBG Duck mama, bro.
She's a human being.
So what if we ask Adam mama, yeah, do you want to FYB J-Mane? How would you feel? How would you feel?
It would be like
Seconds later, J-Mane pulls out his strap and lets Adam know he'll go off for real
Like,
if he doesn't stop playing.
This man act like he really untouched, but Adam, you better stop playing with them like they really from Shy. Like they really from the Shy, my boy. You don't want to get into that, man. Like, come on, you bringing these rappers where you interview, these people know where you're at, dummy. Did you not see why you talking about Wooski? And even though the situation occurred, do you remember it occurred at a funeral? They were waiting outside the funeral. If they can blick it a church and Swiss cheese a church. Come on, bro, that's not smart.
Playing the wrong way.
Bug the up, head different. Who ain't gonna let me bring my 50?
Why
Wait,
didn't
is
you
that
make it
real?
to the party?
What? Is it real? Don't you see what PGF Nook say? Tape around that just to make sure it fit. Do your homework on what PGF Nook said in that song.
Let's stay.
And J-Mane isn't the only rapper to get disrespectful with No Jumper for asking him a dumb question. Upcoming Atlanta drill artist, Baby Kia, did an interview with No Jumper. And during the interview, Adam kept asking
I'm not even
Kia
gonna lie. I heard a few of his songs, man. He go crazy. He go crazy. Like, he have his own style. It's like, I like it. He do his own thing.
questions he already knew the answers to. Adam asks Kia if he signed a deal yet, but already knows the answer to that question. Since after Kia tells him yes, Adam responds by letting him know he got a call from Baby Kia's label, letting him know that he signed.
But did you sign yet?
I signed APG.
You did sign the APG. I got a call from my boy Eli. He let me know that you're...
So why would you ask me, did you sign yet?
Well, I don't know if you want to keep it a secret or not. I'm not trying to fuck up his play.
All right, it's cool. I'm signing APG. You see on my head doing.
Thankfully, Baby Kia didn't take the question too seriously, like some rappers though. A man named 607 Unk is known in the hip-hop scene for interviewing a lot of people. One day, 607 Unk and Sean Ferrari were doing an interview with Off the Porch. During the interview, Unk was acting crazy the whole interview because the interviewer asked Unk his age. For some reason, this seemed to upset him, so he got up and walked out of the interview.
How old are you, Unk? You wrote Country Grammar?
Tell him how old you is, Unk.
Listen, as long as I've been on this show. No, look. I've been on this show, so I watch this show a lot of times, right? I ain't never saw you ask no how old they is. You know what I'm saying? You must try to embarrass me. But listen, I'm old enough to your mama and rich enough to come out of this. You finna just
Now, let's move on to Gucci Mane, because he got disrespectful and walked out of an interview when asked about a past beef. He even accused a popular radio host of trying to hook up with him. After being released from prison in 2016, he did an interview with The Breakfast Club where he revealed that Angela Yee tried to hook up with him back in the day. At the start of the interview, everything seemed to be cool. But after 15 minutes into the interview, Gucci confronts Angela Yee for trying to sleep with him. They were laughing about how intimidating he was the first time he went to the Breakfast Club. Angela Yee said that she had never been intimidated by Gucci since he was always nice to her. But Gucci says he was intimidated for a different reason. He goes on to reveal that the two of them had a history and that he was scared that he'd confront her about something else.
Look at that.
That's what Gucci said. Did he say that during the interview? Y'all terrified?
What would I be scared? What you gonna do to me?
It's not what I was gonna do. It's not what I would do to you. It's what I was gonna say to you.
Oh.
You know, because we had already had a history.
What? You smash Angela Yee?
Okay.
Of course not.
Why you said of course not?
I'm saying, come on, guys.
She didn't try it.
Okay.
She didn't try it.
She was on my.
Oh, okay.
That is a lie.
I'm not lying.
No, we was cool. I was not on your. Stop
You
it.
used to be texting me what hotel you was at.
That is a lie. Never. You must got me confused with somebody else.
Both deny that they ever hooked up, and Angela says that he's lying. You can see that Gucci felt some type of way since Gucci was telling the truth. After the clip went viral, fans discovered the interview where Angela was hitting on Gucci back in 2010.
Oh my God. He must really have a big because he always says that.
It is. You never want to put your hand in these pants.
Then, in 2019, Gucci posted a clip of him confronting Angela Yee to his IG and claimed that the exchange had gotten him banned from going on the Breakfast Club ever again. Now, let's move on. Charleston White, because even though he's not a rapper, he's a known face in the hip-hop community and has even dropped a few singles. Because Charleston White had an interview with DJ UTV in which he completely went off and poured out a strap on DJ U for defending FBG Duck's mother and King Von's family. Charleston White tells DJ U that he doesn't care about King Von since Von was a killer. And that's when DJ U tells him not to say that about them.
The knowledge I got, King Von was a killer. My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder, and my mama let everybody know I'm not in agreement in what my son's done. But look, so this is what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King Von, mama. I don't give a about his mama. Y'all love his mama. I don't.
Charleston then goes on to get even madder.
All he's saying is just don't come on the show disrespecting his mama. Okay, if that man was a killer, why you disrespecting his mama though? You know what I'm saying? Why you disrespecting his mama though? That was his decisions. That's why I don't be understanding. Like the internet always trying to blame the parents and talking about how the upbringing of the child is. But at the end of the day, y'all act like y'all forgot that when we were younger, we were doing things that some of our parents, we know damn well they didn't raise us to do. But when we hit them streets and became adults and started hanging with certain people, seeing certain things, we got into certain situations. But I don't blame my parents for not a goddamn nabbit thing. When I got in the streets, we were raised in a 2-parent home, baby. Spoiled as hell. But I got in them streets and was thugging. Fuck you mean? I ain't go as hard as some of these people, but I was in the streets doing some things. Thank you, Lord, for change. Okay? He just saying stop disrespecting his man mama.
He helped FBG Duck's mother and felt like he had the right to talk about her. But DJ U told him to chill. That's when Charleston White completely flashes out and pours out his strap on DJ U.
And I kill a behind me saying mama. I done helped them. So somebody else helped them. And I ain't now to the. So y'all go help them. Since y'all got so much to say. Give me back the money then. I ain't have to help now more you right. My mama ain't got a bunch of kids that died. How you buried your baby y'all pain. Keep a mother on. Keep a mother on. Keep a mother on, Chicago. Say, homie, you
Man, he be wildin', bro. Y'all be keeping this crash dummy ass dude on y'all show, bro. This dude right here, like, It's something wrong with that dude, man. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Some of the things he say, I definitely agree. But man, that man be crashing out more than the young folks. He a crash dummy, man. This lock pissing me off. I don't know why I won't come up out there. There you go. Yeah. My lock even trying to crash out because it's that pissed off. Hey, let's go.
Man, you better sit down, homie. What you mean what I'm on? So you don't with me with a gun in my hand.
Thankfully, Charleston didn't end up smoking someone during this interview because things were pretty heated. But that isn't the only time Charleston got disrespectful in an interview. In February 2024, he was on a podcast named Go Crazy, and the two podcast hosts seemed to be trying to pick with Charleston based on the questions they were asking him. Because Charleston lets the podcast host know to make him feel comfortable. The first question the host asks is straight up disrespectful. You can see Charleston was confused when hearing the question.
Okay, made me feel comfortable.
Get real comfortable.
You say go crazy. Go crazy.
Get real comfortable.
They told me don't come.
Get straight to this shit. I got the question. What the wrong with you?
What?
Like what you be on? Like what's your angle? Like the way like what you?
I'm an angry.
I figured.
I wake up just like the rest of you that shoot up the neighborhood. I wake up angry just like everybody else. Go to the club, that don't pay attention to no.
While Charleston was answering the question, the second podcast host asked Charleston another hostile question. And it seems as if the host was trying to get Charleston to go off with the way they were asking the questions, but he responded calmly.
And always pop like you a happy. So now you contradict. I be checking you out. You popping like you like a rapper or something, right?
Well, the rappers have always mimicked the street, the players from the streets. The rappers have never came up with their own identity.
So you a carbon cop?
Nah. I was born before rap. I mimic Uncle Wayne them, who had a watch, who had a chain, who had a pinky ring, and who had cars that they own in barbershops. Yeah, I'm a barbershop.
Charleston then lets the podcast host know that it seemed like he was in his feelings with the questions he was asking, and he doesn't like talking to younger dudes for that reason. That's when things started getting heated, and Charleston walked out of the interview because they were unprofessional.
But to go back to your feelings, I'm contradicting.
Nah, we standing on feelings. This ain't no feelings.
No,
you thinking your brain.
That's why I don't like talking to young. How old are you?
I ain't young.
How old are you?
I'm old enough to know I'm standing on business, answer the question.
How old are you? Because you asked me a question and you won't let me answer. You asked me a question.
But you want some police? I asked you something. You go with the police question game.
Your first question. Your first question was.
What's the first question? Let me see how old ass got
I'm done. Get the back their money. They won't even let me answer the question. Get back their money.
Hey man, get your back. Hey, get your sister back over.
Charleston could have been way more disrespectful than some rappers get because Kanye went mega viral back in 2022 for a lot of his interviews. In one interview with Piers Morgan, Ye completely went off because he felt that Piers was talking to him like a slave. Ye was talking about him getting dropped from Adidas and how everyone was going against him during this interview. And in the middle of Ye talking, Piers cuts Ye short and Ye gets pissed because of it.
You go to the top lawyers, the top execs, the owners of the stadiums, the owners of the football teams, and the owners of the record labels. And we're gonna put them all in one room and we're gonna read let's go top 10 in each one of these categories, right? Let's read Michael B. Jordan's
contract. But why would any of that? Why would any of that?
Hey, bro, I ain't finished. I ain't finished my sentence.
Nothing you're saying has anything to do with regret.
Hey, boy.
Don't call me boy.
Don't finish. I told you. Oh, don't treat me like a boy then. I'm gonna finish my sentence of my idea.
Later in the interview, Ye walked out of the interview since he wasn't rocking with how Piers was talking to him.
After that moment happens, then I will say, I'm sorry.
Okay, if that's your position. That's clear.
Interview adjourned. Love you.
Now, let's move on to Baby Los, because Los started to make a name for himself after he linked up with the Island Boys in 2020, and fans considered him the fourth Island Boy. Los was even with the Island Boys when they got into a huge fight in Hawaii. But recently, Hood Rich Kevin tried to get Los to speak on a viral video where the Island Boys kissed each other, and this is what pissed Los off and made him flash out on the interviewer.
I gotta ask you, bro, like, everybody wants to know Did you see the Island Boys kiss?
Bruh, stop mentioning them dudes for real, bruh. Like,
no, I'm just saying though, like,
did you see them do something together? No, fam. Fam, they wasn't gay when I was around, fam. Like, bruh, stop doing that, bruh. Like, this interview ain't about that. Like, it could go down in this interview, bruh. Like, do you want it to go down in this interview? Do you want it to go down, yes or no?
Y'all better stop playing with people, and then y'all be trying to call them out on camera too. Y'all better stop doing it as an interviewer. If you're gonna interview these people, interview them people and ask them what you need to be asking. Don't, like, if you trying to go viral in a situation, you could have just asked the man, like, what do he think about it or something like that. But did you see it went viral, dummy? Like, I be listening to some of these interviewers and they sound dumb as hell. I wouldn't want to even, the first dumb question I hear, I would be like, bro, like, I would be on some, you know, Lil Wayne type stuff. Like, Wayne would just look at him. Or like, even with the NBA, you have to do an interview. You don't have to say nothing, but you have to go to the interview room. So if an interviewer starts asking me dumb ass questions, I can just sit there and still get paid. No penalty, Nathan. These interviewers be doing some dumb stuff, bro, and y'all be forgetting that some of these boys be crashing out for real.
Nah. And thankfully, Lowe's ain't popped the interviewer for asking that question, because things could have gone horribly wrong. But now, let's move on to NBA Youngboy, because he also had a pretty crazy moment during an interview where he gets pissed that the interviewer is asking too many questions. Some say it seems like Youngboy was also high during this interview, which is why he acted this way.
But don't be a dominant at the same time. You gotta understand that using me as entertainment and becomes self-destruction too. Because I ain't no entertainment. You know, some be spoke on. Why? It's to be continued.
The man said it's to be continued. Once you read the room and the way he looking, you should see in his face, he not even feeling the whole interview. Like, he about ready to get up anyway. This man ain't even touch his sandwich. They let you know he on something. He feeling too good, and now it's like he was ready to talk. Now he done talking. Man, you can even look around. Just read the room. People don't know how to read the room. This dummy right here.
Like, every time it's
But if you thought that was crazy.
All right, man. So that's the vibes. If y'all feeling the vibes, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a drop when we drop on your Tizap. You understand me? And if you don't know the outro by now, you gonna learn today, like Kevin Hart say. And we're out like, yeah.